Privacy matters for a lot of reasons, and therefore making designing a software with privacy in mind very important. But it can be a problem because we need to put all the things we want the system to do or not do into words, and sometimes words can be tricky. We need a verification method. Now, why OECD? OECD is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and basically OECD is trusted internationally. In this project, we are going to make a set of privacy grammars and a verification tool. Project scope is basically English requirements based on the OECD principles. The process of this project can be divided into two parts, grammar and tool construction. For the first part, we study the requirements based on the OECD principles and make a list of all the components. What you're seeing here is an example from one of the privacy patterns. The grammars are constructed using EBNF. For the second part, we came up with the basic requirements for our tool first. It will tell the users what completeness tag we give to each input requirement. Good means the input matches with our grammar perfectly. Incomplete means the input matches with one of the grammars but is missing some components. Ambiguous means the input matches with more than one grammar, and mismatched means the input doesn't match anything. This is the tool process. We came up with the grammars first, then we extract keywords, and then calculate the weight of each one of them for each grammar. Then, when the user puts some requirements in, we match them each with our grammars. We start constructing the tool by calculating the frequency of each word for each grammar first, since we could not do that by hand. Then we calculate the weight of each of them by using this equation. And this is the grammar matching algorithm. Basically, we calculate a score for each grammar. Then, if there are more than one grammar with max score, the input is ambiguous. If there's only one, but the max score is not more than 5, it's a mismatched. After that, we check if the input is incomplete or not. Then, after we tag each requirement, we check if all of them cover all of our grammars. We evaluate the tool by using some paraphrased sentences from the GDPR privacy regulations. The results are not that good, mostly because the input needs to be in a really specific syntax for the tool to properly work. And in hindsight, we should probably not have utilized this grammar-based method. It's not too flexible, and that means that the fixes are hard to do. The manpower and the time required to make this usable is quite a lot. That, unfortunately, would have to fall under future work. We can improve the tool by analyzing more requirement examples and adjusting all the numbers using more evaluation results as a basis.